Hi, I'm Adriana of adrianawright.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make my simple and delicious Chipotle steak bite tacos. So this taco recipe is awesome. It has simple ingredients and it's full of flavor. You are totally going to love it. So here are the ingredients you will need. Flank steak, garlic powder, sea salt, black pepper, adobo sauce, agave nectar, vegetable oil, fresh lime juice, avocado, white onion, and cilantro. I'm cutting this into 3/4 inch cubes, and the reason I like to use flank steak is because it cooks really nicely, quickly, and it comes out juicy and tender. So I'm done cutting my flank steak into 3/4 inch cubes, and now I'm gonna put them into the bowl. So now let's add the rest of the seasoning. I'm gonna add some sea salt, garlic powder, black pepper, agave syrup, and I like to add agave syrup because it just adds that really subtle hint of sweetness. Adobo sauce. I'm gonna cut the lime and I'm gonna squeeze it, and that's the last thing that goes in here. And now I'm just gonna fold to incorporate and evenly coat the meat. So it's all covered up. I'm gonna put this in the fridge for 1 to 4 hours so it can marinate and marry all of those delicious flavors. So now I'm gonna dice the avocado. And I like using the avocado as a topping because it works so well with the other ingredients. It's a really nice contrast. It brings a lot of creaminess when you're taking that luscious bite. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and run my knife through the avocado, creating these lines. I'm gonna go ahead and just scoop out the avocado. I'm gonna scoop it out into this bowl here. And I'll just use the juice that I have left in these lines. I'm gonna squeeze it over the top of the avocado to help preserve, so it's not gonna turn brown, it's gonna stay nice and green. So we just wanna roughly chop the cilantro. This again is a topping on the taco. So it doesn't have to be perfect. And I like to just bundle my cilantro up and then start cutting. All right, and done. Off to the side the cilantro goes. Now the onions. Cut this up. I'm gonna cut both ends off. Cut it down the middle. Gonna remove the skin. And I like to dice them just a little bit smaller than a rough chop because I think it's best not to bite into a big chunk of onion. So I pull my meat out of the refrigerator and I'm ready to cook these babies up. So I'm gonna turn my heat on to medium-high heat, and then I'm gonna add my vegetable oil. And you just want enough vegetable oil to lightly coat the pan so the meat doesn't stick. So I'm gonna stir the meat around the pan and make sure there's an even layer. And depending on the size of your pan, you may have to cook this in 2 batches. As you can see, the meat is releasing a lot of water. Once the water evaporates, we'll be able to get that crispy edge. It'll be nice and crispy and juicy. So now I'm gonna heat up my comal while the meat's cooking. So a comal is just a griddle, and I like to use it to heat up my tortillas. now I'm ready to assemble my Chipotle steak bite tacos. And I'm just going to grab a tortilla first for my tortilla warmer. And I'm gonna add them to my taco. So I like to put a couple of scoopfuls of the meat. I'm gonna top it with the diced avocado. This will make it so creamy once you bite into it. I'm gonna add the white onions. And I don't like to put too much. I like to put just enough where you can taste it, but not enough where it's overpowering. And then we're gonna top it off with our chopped cilantro. Beautiful. I'd like to end this with a really pretty flower, because after all, when you're entertaining, it is important to have it look good. So there you have it, our Chipotle steak bite taco. It's a crowd favorite. All of our friends and family love it, and they're really simple to make. So don't forget, visit me on my website, adrianawright.com, and if you have any questions or comments, email me, adriana@adrianawright.com.